this sticky file of file 2 that is creating explosions within you, not in her. You are the reason that is the faults within you are the reason why. You need to adjust to her. You need to apply the five agnas. You need to understand this whole process. Next. Yes, yes, Achidan. If somebody is deliberately hurting us and has the intentions to hurt us, at that time, what kind of equanimity and understanding we should have? Are you able to do it? Are you able to do what you want to do? So do you think that other person can do what he wants to do? You say, just go and ask that other person. He cannot. He does not. He is not. He is also a spinning toy only. He is not doing it willfully. He, no human being has got the independent ability to go to the toilet on his own will. It is your intellect that is making you see that he is deliberately having the intentions to hurt you. But you, if he is continuing to hurt you, just put it in the safe deposit box. Do not return it back. Whatever he gives you, just deposit it and see him as the flawless one. Understand that it is your own faults from a previous life coming back to you. It is because you believe in the last life, I'm right and I'm correct, the ego, I'm right. And therefore now in this life, people will accuse you saying that you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. You see? Because, but when you are able to see your own mistakes, then you will not see him at fault at all, you see? You see, when when in cold the body shivers, you see, so then you blame the cold. Do you blame the cold? No. Why don't you wear a jacket? Why don't you wear a warm jacket? And some people like warm cold weather, you see. You see, it is because of our own mistakes that we suffer. You see, the cold is not making us suffer. Next one. Now, the six eternal elements. There is the matter and time and space and motion inertia and the self. So the motion inertia energy is only is one, but you see we don't see it. You see, it's only uninterrupted and unbroken. Yes. So the motion energy is there in. You see the motion changing. You see the changing on non-self complex. You see when when the roof flies off, the motion energy is involved. You see, so and the independent Pudgal, supposing when the steel rusts and ultimately it becomes dust. That is the Sakriyata, the independent energy of the Pudgal only, you see. But and the six eternal elements are helpful in the process, are active in the process. And you see, the human being that is living, it is really the effect of the causes that were created in the past life. I want to live long. I don't want to hurt anyone. If the merit karma is there, he will live long and not hurt anyone. See? The situation of the matter of the non-self complex, and then further situation arises. You see, so the Pudgal could be, the snow that becomes a statue or a snowman does not have any. It's a natural Pudgal, whereas human being is a vibhavik Pudgal. You see, because there is the energy of the self in it. Whereas snow falling on a mountain appears like a snowman in some places, that is a natural Pudgal. There is no self in it. You see, it's only in absolute knowledge that you can see subatomic particles. Otherwise, in the lack of absolute enlightenment and knowledge, keval gnana, you only see situations, avastha. You see circumstances and situations only. And our eyes can only see very gross things only, the whole bodies. Next one. Dada says that when there are the subatomic particles of the bitter vegetable, and if the subatomic particles of Kerala is within you, the bitter vegetable, then the vegetable will come in front of you. What should we do to get rid of those subatomic particles? Just keep it separate. And then you do not have anything like, do not have any like or dislike, you see. Just be free from like and dislike, then the subatomic particles will move away from you. You see, what do you like? Do you want whatever? And I told you both, you see. Don't, when whatever you don't like, stop it, and then only what you like will remain. So first stop what you don't like, you see. You don't like anger, greed, deceit, pride, so just stop that, you see. And then only that which you like will remain. More questions? Jai Sachidanand. In Hindi, whatever Samayik, whatever mistakes I saw of the others, I feel compassion for them. And then I also say that I don't want to ever meet them again. No, 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 no. No, no, don't talk about compassion if you don't want to meet them again. If the Samayik, it feels as if you don't want to ever meet them again, that is, when then you're already expressing dvesh, abhorrence towards them in Samayik. No, 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 really, you're kicking the soul only. You're kicking your own soul by kicking somebody else out. You see, because he is really as pure as you are. You are your own soul. He is your soul only. No, you do not want to say, I never want to meet him again. I don't want to see him again. See? Next one. Worship Harsha. Please speak up. You said yesterday. And then the next life will be due to 5 agnas. I want to know, yes, what will be the original self like in the next life. Right now, just follow the 5 agnas. Why? Right now, we just need to clear the files in this life only. Take each file one by one and make sure there is no rag or wish for the file, especially in the sticky files. You see, the rest of the world is not bothering you at all. It is these sticky files that are causing interferences, and you're interfering in them. It's bilateral interferences happening with the sticky files due to rag and dvesh. You like them very much, or you hate them. You see, and the spectrum in between. That is also understand every. It is the work every day. File one. Because whatever circumstances the file one gets, say, settle them with equanimity, no rag for rag situation, no dvesh for dvesh situation or circumstance. That's all. Understand? Next question. Only the real knows us. The relative does not know. I'm in the real, I'm pure soul. Nobody knows me. Right now, the Prajna Shakti is the one that is actually allowing you. It is not the original self, really. By being Prajna, next one, Jyotika Pancholi, in Aptavani 3, page 24, Dada says that you can see this world because of the energy of the Pudgal. You cannot see the self anywhere. The energy of the self is so prevalent, and it is amazing energy, Pudgal Shakti. And the Pudgal keeps on changing in infinite components, and it is changing in infinite parts. is only one Pudgal and its infinite phases are constantly changing in infinite locations. Now, is it due to the energy of the self that is happening? No, the energy of the self is independent of the energy of the Pudgal. Yes, Pudgal has changes on its own energy. Own energy. If there is a piece of if there is a piece of meat lying, there is no soul in it, but slowly it will decompose and it will decompose and it will deteriorate, you see, and until it becomes, you see, so. The Parayaksha Paramanas of last life, they enter into mixture form in this life and then they give the results. But after Gnan, the belief is changed. But the changed belief is from past life, is it not? The new belief is from past life, is it not? And today's beliefs is due to Gnan. You see, we can talk, you see, you can talk to the mind because the mind has certain feelings, wants to drink 2 cups of coffee, and the new knowledge says it is not necessary, you see. It is all discharging, is it not? Yes, yes, there is a discharge. It's a discharge opinion only, right? If, if discharge is also, opinion is a discharge, then why does it remain pending if you do not sin it? Opinion means the one in which you are putting your signature on. You are there for that opinion. Are you believing in that opinion? Is it truly your belief that the other person is a body complex? You see? But if your belief, opinion means where your current prevalent belief is, you see? And the old opinions versus the current opinion is no opinion, you see? What is what and because we agree with the discharge, we therefore that is our agreement causes a kind of an extra layer on that old opinion, and therefore it remains pending. So yes, but our new belief is our belief not subatomic particles? No, it is belief is not subatomic particles. Ego is subatomic particles, but belief is not. Yes, yes. And there is a Gnan Manyata, the knowledge, the belief of the knowledge, because there is subatomic particles and there is the belief, they are very close to each other. The subatomic particles will give this effect, but the belief as the self is separate from the subatomic particles, you see. So many beliefs still remain, but you see, but as by fractions you increase into the state of no beliefs and the state of no opinions, then you'll become free, you see. External subatomic particles are drawn in the body on the basis of the internal subatomic particles. No. The subtle subatomic particles of bitter vegetable drag the bitter vegetable on the table in front of you and into your mouth. You see? There is no belief in it. This is actually, you see, this is the effect karma, the dravya karma subatomic particles pull in the external things in the effect and give the result and then God. But you are the pure soul. Your belief is, are you pure soul or are you Varsha? If you are pure soul, then just remain. And there is a little bit of a wrong belief may remain, but therefore that is why one more life left. But right now, you just need to become free from the sticky files only. And you see, the more you need to notice that no matter how much you clean your home, there is still some dirt lying here and there in the home. In the same way, most most of most of it has been burnt in the fire of knowledge in the Gnanvidi, says Deepak Bhai. Now there is nothing living remaining in this Pudgal. It is only Pudgal only. Now let us take the Samayik of sticky files today. So we are now entering to the Samayik, yes? Yes? Let us clear off this part where we see the others as as faulty in life. Let us find out. Let us talk about the different kinds of Samayik. We should how should we do this? See the pure soul. We can see the pure soul. The attractions as of a man for a woman or a woman for a man. Let us in the whole life, and then in business, in matters of money, where we had all the rag dvesh because of the money, we can do pratikraman and see the pure souls in everyone. In the same way, and supposing we went to some wedding occasions or where we went collectively, we went in different where we met a whole bunch of where there was rag dvesh towards other human beings, and see the pure soul. So in so many different ways you can see the pure souls in all the various collections of human beings, whether in special occasions or in different times in your life. You see, the moment you see that scene, then you can see their pure souls. You see, and by seeing their pure souls, most of the junk is wiped off. Today we are going to take the ones who are close to you in life. You see, and in free time, you see, we can also see today what we are going to do, we're going to do the Samayik in such a way that when there is a sticky file, close file, or whether he is a spiritual colleague or whatever he is, whether it's a brother, sister, father, mother, wife, etc., this file of rag or dvesh, and you take each one, whether it is a rag file or is it a dvesh file, you see, and find out when you met him or her, when you were together, and from until now, where is the illusory attachment towards him or her, what is going on, and in what different ways you are seeing her as at fault, and you can clear it off. You see, clear off the wrong vision, clear off the yellow glasses, and you see whether you have dvesh, whether you have fear towards that person, etc. And from the moment you see the name or the person, you can see where the negative feelings about that person, and then that abhav, the negative feeling, is the violation of column number 4. You see, and then the fear will arise towards that person. Therefore, you do the pratikraman for that person, because you see, you will be able to see that. And so the pure soul is separate, the file is separate. You say, oh Shridatma Bhagwan, grant me the energy never to do this again. And so do the column number 4, you see, that's why. And then find out, that's the first level of the Samayik. Second level of Samayik is, what is the underlying reason within that makes this kind of faults recurrent? Why are they happening again and again? Is it because, and then you'll get the solution for each one of those solutions, you see. And you see, and that other person, and supposing you're walking and your nail collides of the big toe with a stone on the ground, then who will you blame? You see, it is nobody to be blamed. In the same way, any collision with anyone, there is nobody to be blamed with. You see, without seeing the other person at fault, look at the mistake and the error that brought about this suffering, you see, and then look at every situation and circumstance, and then see the pure soul within that person and clear it out. This is the exact pratikraman. In the pratikraman, you are actually looking at the pure soul of the other person, you see, and so you become free from rag and dvesh and moha, the illusory attachment, you see. Yes, because if you love somebody and somebody hurts her, then you become upset with the other person. So this is why, therefore, dvesh arises. So you see, because of rag for somebody, dvesh arises. Because anybody who hurts her, there is dvesh for that person. So So initially now just attack the dvesh components, the abhorrence components, the dislike components with reference to all the people that you may have met in life so far in different levels, but particularly in sticky situations, those who are close to you. And whenever you're free, also close eyes. When you're free, that person comes into your mind, and you're upset about that person. You see, and then you have negative feelings toward that person, and therefore that is usually happens with the sticky files only, or with people at work, or people who are close to you, or people who are in the same kind of work as you do. You see, and so this you can do even whenever you're free. You see, because whenever you're free, if you really clear of the files, then you are going to attain the Ek Avatari Pad, which means the state where you only one more life is left for you, and that one more life will liberate you. You see, mm, because we did not clear it up in the last life, therefore we have to clear in this life. These are the apratyakyan mistakes that we have done. Because with reference to all of this, with reference to husband, father, mother, children, all of the interactive mistakes that happen among each other, the kashai reactions that happen, you see, these are the sticky files. And that is, they are the ones that make you kind of violate the fourth column and the third column. You see, above tiraskar happens, you have scorn and contempt and negative feelings for that person, you see. And it is because of my own moha, because of my own pride, because of my own greed, because of my own deception, the wanting to have more pleasure, etc., that I get upset with these other people, you see. And it is because of my own hunger, the ego hunger, that I find the other person at fault, you see. And therefore, as long as you see the mistakes of the other person, then you will not let you become free. And seeing the mistakes of the other person is the reason why you are not getting the bliss of the self. Let us do a beautiful vidhi. And so that let us ask for the energies for more pratikramans from Gnani Purush Dadashri and the Lord within. You see, Dada Bhagwan within. Oh Dada Bhagwan, the absolute self within me. Hey Shri Simanda Swami Prabhu, the Lord at Mahavide, with the exact applied awareness of the pure self, in the close sticky files interactions, up until now, whatever rag and dvesh reactions have happened, and then abhav and tiraskar, which is scorn and negativity and hurt has happened, and hurt has been given where I have seen the negative things, where I have seen them at faults. Let me see all those mistakes, my Lord, and let me see the pure soul within that file, and let me wash off the faulty vision through the five agnas, and double A, double B, and also the evidences of how the other person is flawless. Let me see the file as flawless. Let me see my own mistakes in this, and let me do the pratikraman and pratyakyan for the mistakes of the self, and let me do the pratikraman for the mistakes that were, and do the pratyakyan for the file's mistakes, to see the mistakes of the file, and therefore, and let me do such a samayik and give me the energy to do such a samayik. I surrender the mind, speech and body, all illusions associated with this name of mine, bhav karma, charge karma, dravya karma, subtle discharge karma, yellow glasses, no karma, gross discharge karma. Hey Dada Bhagwan, the absolute self within me, you are the manifest self within me, you are manifest within me, you are the absolute Lord within me, my Lord, and at your divine feet I am surrendering all of these intentions. Pure soul, I am pure soul, I am pure soul. Tatma chun, Shuddhatma 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 Shuddhatmachu, 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 Atmachu, Shuddhatmachu, 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 Jai Sachidanand, Jai Sachidanand, Jai Sachidanand, Jai Sachidanand. In this life, yes, whatever negativities and scorn that has arisen, you see, we need to wash it off. So focus on column number 3. Uh, uh, you see, column number 3. So it will, because we do not want to carry over these negativities in the next life and the scorn in next life. So this is focus on column number 3 and 4. You see, Jai Sachidanand. Abhav Tiraskar. Abhav is negative feelings, Tiraskar means scorn and contempt. Jai Sachidanand.
Jai Sachidanand.